Ashen earth. The soil cracked beneath Myra's fingers, dry as old bone and just as lifeless. She dug anyway, forcing seeds into the sunburnt earth with trembling hands. A rusted shovel leaned uselessly beside her. Manual tools were luxuries now. Her breath came hard in the thin air of EOS-3, but she barely noticed. "I'll harvest every field," she whispered. "Just don't let my babies go hungry." Above her, the sun bled red through the dust-choked sky. Around her, the remnants of what was once a thriving human colony lay in silence. Shattered irrigation towers, dead crops, bones of machines, and men tangled together like forgotten weeds. 3 years ago, the sundering pulse had cut them off from Earth. The solar storm didn't just fry satellites. It murdered civilization. Without orbitals, AIS, or supply ships, the colony's systems collapsed in weeks. Food riots tore apart the cities. Plague followed. Then silence. But Myra didn't run. When the terraforming rigs failed, she dug by hand. When the smart seeds wouldn't sprout, she planted wild grains the old way. When her husband was killed for half a protein bar, she gathered her 3 children and disappeared into the abandoned dome of Field 9. She became a farmer again, in the truest, rawest sense of the word. Now her hands were cracked and calloused. Her tools were stitched from scrap. The old greenhouse dome was patched with tops and solar foil. But her children were alive and growing. That counted for something. "Mom!" Lena's voice broke through the wind. The teenager came running from the edge of the field, holding something. Myra rose, knees aching. "What is it?" Lena held out a dust-covered device, its display blinking green. Myra took it, heart pounding. It was an old AgriCore soil sensor, one of the last that hadn't been fried in the pulse. "It's active," Lena said breathlessly. "It says the soil's fertile." Myra stayed at the screen. Carbon balance, optimal. Moisture, recovering. Microbe activity, rising. It didn't make sense. Nothing had registered fertile in 3 years. Unless, she looked back over the field. Every day of composting, rotating, and rebuilding, done by hand, with no AI assistance, had worked. She hadn't just kept her children alive. She'd healed the land. This wasn't just survival anymore. It was a beginning. Then the ground shook. Smoke rose in the distance, back where the settlement had been. The reclaimers. They'd found it. Myra turned, fire in her eyes. "They are burning the future." She gripped her plasma tiller. "If they want the fields," she said, "they'll have to bury me in them."